All right. So our irrational topic, I'm going to just say it's an irrational topic because I think it's gotten like way overblown. Is, this whole Kate Middleton thing with her, like everyone being like, where's Kate at? Oh, is she dead? Where's the body? And now I guess the drama is, was it all an AI like video that they put out saying that she has cancer?
Okay, I believe that the video that was put out, and I have been down the rabbit hole, I actually believe the video is real because BBC News filmed it. I don't think BBC would be putting out a fake video. Now, I could be wrong.
They could pay them off.
They could, or it could be a fake Kate. Like, so it could be a fake Kate if they got like a body double or something. Because there was some weird stuff in the video, like how her one eyebrow was like this. I'm like, did she just get bad Botox or? No, but seriously, I know how she looks. She's beautiful. I'm not like making fun of her.
Well, she's also dealing with cancer, and she's having treatment.
But she was freshly Botoxed. Watch it, and you can tell absolutely because that head ain't moving. Maybe like the tiniest bit. It's like, right. It's like you got Botox 2 weeks ago and it's like fully set in and amazing, except one eyebrow's like that. And that is not how she normally looks. That's just, I'm not being mean. I don't hate Kate. Like all these people acting like questioning where she was hating her. I don't prey on her downfall. I just wanted to know because public figures can't just disappear like that. That's weird.
Yeah. I thought it was very suspect though. As soon as you said, well, why was William not with her? And that makes sense to me because that's a pretty big announcement. Why would he not be there?
Right.
And it just sort of makes me feel like all the other crap, not that the other stuff is more important, but it does make me feel like he's just.
There's something else, right?
Yeah, because there's something else going on.
Why would your husband not sit next to you? And I think that was one of the reasons that people also thought it was AI because it's harder to do
with two
people, right? So people were like, oh, that probably that, but I still think that, I mean, a real person made the video, right? And most of these things, people have been running videos and photos through these AI detectors. Most of them are garbage and they don't really, like real people would be like, I uploaded a real video of myself that I just took and it said it was 85% AI. And they're like, it's literally just me. So I think those things are not reliable. I think it's weird that her husband wasn't there, especially with all the people are like, are they divorcing? Like, this is really weird. Why is he not there? I mean, I don't know, but the whole thing is very bizarre.
I think that you think it's irrational, but I think it's more of just there's such a lack of trust now.
Yes.
Not just for royal family, but I think with a lot of things with AI.
Any public figures.
Just all the crap. Like I see so much stuff, even on X. I love community notes. I don't know if you guys follow community notes. Sometimes they post their own stuff, but obviously they attach to actual posts and it'll be like, this thing happened. And I'm like, oh, dang, that's crazy. And then the community notes are like, oh, this is actually from like 2010 or something. And I'm like,
or it like totally never happened.
Yeah. Like, so I think for me, it's just a lack of trust. Like, I don't trust anybody.
But here's the thing. The real reason that people, I mean, on top of what you're saying, I agree with you. People don't trust the royal family is because, okay, yes, the public went crazy because she disappeared and there was like no real explanation. But what the royal family always does is they put out a statement and that's it. Even when rumors would go around that the queen was dead, she never responded. But eventually she'd walk her cute little self, past a window and wave in her little kitten heels and be like, well, she's clearly alive. So they did something different this time in putting out a fake photo. Okay. The palace put that out. That was not public speculation. The palace put out a fake photo, and then when it was caught, they threw Kate under the bus and said, first of all, they lied and said William took the photo. There was no photo because it's a compilation of multiple photos. And then they threw Kate under the bus, which is effed up to me. So that is why people don't trust them. It's not because she just disappeared. She could have disappeared and people would have wondered, but the fact that they were putting out misinformation is what made people really spiral and assume something nefarious because they were lying.
But that could have been the reason why that she decided to be, hey, I'm going to come out and talk myself. I'm going to do my own explanation because I can't leave it up to the palace to do this because they keep on effing it up.
Well, and I think that's true, but also the palace, they're two separate things. There's the Buckingham Palace does Charles and Camilla, and Kensington Palace does Will and Kate. So they have separate and often warring PR machines or whatever, right? This is a thing that's been written a lot about. I don't even want to know this, but weird. I do. I know. Again, I didn't know any of this till like the last 2 weeks. So anyway, the Kensington Palace is the one that put out that fake photo. They should have been on her side because that's her people. That wasn't Charles's people. That was her people. So they're like, why are her own people throwing her under the bus? Like, maybe she doesn't trust them anymore either, which makes you think there is something going on with Will and Kate. You know, and again, I don't know. But the thing that I think is really irrational about it all is the people that are like the royalists. Then there's also the people that support Harry and Meghan, and they're both bat crazy. Like, both sides are completely like, they're deranged the way they talk about this. Like, we'll fight you to the death. It's bizarre. I just can't imagine ever caring about anything that much in my life.
But you went down the rabbit hole. And
I was interested in it, yes, but like, I'm not really like, I'm not going to sit here and have a prolonged internet fight with someone because I don't really care. I just want to know. I like to know the gossip, you know.
I just think it's irrational in the sense of like, we just get so caught up in someone else's drama where it's just like, who cares? I mean, but to me, I'm like, if she's missing, I mean, she's going to pop up some point, and I got other things to deal with and worry about than like if she's alive or not.
Oh, for sure. But, you know, for people that were interested, I mean, I don't know if the king and queen they're not the head of government. Are they the head of state? Is that how that works? There's like two separate things. I think the prime minister is the head of government, and they're the head of
government.
state.
I mean, yeah, but they still get like, I think.
Well, this is what I'm saying. So public figures, the same thing happened when I think Melania Trump, I don't know if she had a surgery or something happened and she was out of the public eye. And then there was like a bunch of stuff like this. There was people saying there was fake Melania sightings. It was really weird because public figures, you don't have the luxury of just disappearing. You have to put out something reasonable. You know, if they had just said, hey, this is our statement, she had surgery, and they said nothing else, that would have been a rational way to handle it because that's how they've always handled it. And that would make sense. Of course, they're not going to get involved in internet speculation because people on the internet are crazy. They're going to do nothing. They're going to be above board and be up here. And instead they weren't. So that's like, what are y'all doing? Y'all are getting out in the fray with all these lunatics, myself included, right? Like, why are y'all doing this?
Oh, we need a short of that one right there. All right. So I think that, I mean, about covers it for Kate. Poor Kate, though. I do feel bad for her, though. I'm like, if she...
Yeah, it's horrible.
I think she really has cancer, and I believe it. And I think it's horrible that she actually had to come out and address it because it's like, I think it's something that's very private, and it's probably something that's like, I would not want to talk about it to a lot of people. Well, and I was ready to, right?
That's
and I don't think
fair,
she was actually ready to talk about it. I think
but you don't have that luxury when you're a public figure is the thing. That's just how the world works. Now, you don't have to disclose all your health information, but you don't have the luxury. You can't.
Well, I also think, what could have happened, though, too, Annabelle, is that there was a breach at the hospital that she was at, and someone had stolen her records, and I think that was the reason why they jumped up and she made a statement because thinking about the timeline is that they knew, hey, this is going to get leaked, that she has cancer, so she's got to get up above. And now that makes the more logical sense because they're investigating like who was it at the hospital that actually got a hold of her records, right?
I think that's true. I think some of the most irrational people have been the royalists who think that because people are like, hey, where's Kate? Now, most people, I'm sure some of the crazy people on this side are maybe preying on her downfall. I don't know why, but most people aren't doing that. They were genuinely like curious and concerned, and they're acting like people are like, hey, I don't think that video looks like Kate. And they're like, they'll lose their minds and attack you. And then later on it comes out, no, it's fake. TMZ said it's not real. And then they're like, well, you're giving TMZ credit. It's like, TMZ is the one that posted it in the first place. Now they said it's fake. And people, they like lose they're super irrational about it. And they act like because you're questioning this, it means you're attacking Kate. That was what confused me the most because I was unfamiliar with these people. So I'm like, why are they so mad? Because people are just like asking where she is. They're like, you love Harry and Meghan. I'm like, I don't care about any of them really.
It's so crazy.